question have explained, in the next classes. So all that things and logics I will going to implement by using these functions only, guys. Other than that, there is nothing. So okay, try to focus on this. Yeah. So we have the another logical function called match function. So match function, which is nothing but initially we have the choose function. So we don't need to look into this function because it was replaced with the match function. So yeah. So match function and choose function, what was the difference in the sense? In the match function, we have the default value. In the choose, we don't have the default value. So that's why better to use the match function for avoiding the user related issues. So now I will quickly explain what is the match function. So in the match, you see here there are multiple parameters are there. So value will be the user entered value. So if the user entered the value 2, okay. So we are checking for the conditions here in the equals to parameter. Okay, equals to parameter we will check equals to FE value. So the value is matched in the value parameter. Then, for example, one red case sensitive, then the value parameter. Okay, value equals to 2. Then I will print TWO2, comma, default value as no matching found. Okay, now I will execute this here. Yeah, so the condition got matches here. So now instead of like that, I will add few more conditions here. So like instead of 2, they will pass 3 now. I will print the output as 3. Instead of 3, they pass 4 now. I will print the output as 4. Instead of 4, they pass 5 now. I will print the value as 5 here. So now you can see here. So based on the user inputted value, if the matches with the equals to condition here, then based on that we are printing the output here. So now I am trying to pass 5 here. So when I pass 5 here and executed now, so now you can see the 5 as a output here. So that means the value checking for all the equals conditions. What equal condition got matching here, matching here. Then parameter will execute. Then parameter will execute. Otherwise, if I pass 50 here, there is no matching condition got there here. So then what will happen? It will print the no matching value got found. Default value got printed here. So that is how we will use the equals to parameter, guys. Other than that, we have one more parameter called when true. When true in the sense, when true parameter comes under. So when FE value greater than 10, we will print this output. Or if FE greater than 100, we will print this output. Okay. And FE value greater than 50, we will print this output. Or else equal to 50, like that also we can able to check here. Equals to condition I will add, issue condition I will comment out, equal to 20. So both conditions we can't use at a time, guys. Either you can use equals to condition or else when true condition only you can use. So in this scenario we will see the output first and then we will configure. Where is the issue here? Yeah, here we have not added comma. Okay. So guys, we'll check for the output type. So FE value greater than 50. So yeah, so here FE value greater than 20. I guess true. FE value greater than 20. Yeah. So I guess true this one. So it will print 4. Let's see what output it will print. Yeah, 4 got printed, right? Because FE value not greater than 100, FE value greater than 50, it will return false. So FE greater than 50, greater than 20, it returns true. So that's why it returns the output as a output as a 4 here. So if I add instead of greater than condition, if I add equals to condition there, so it will execute this 3 here itself. See, it executed 3 itself here. So this is how we will use the match function, guys, to checking for the matching values in the equals to parameter or when true parameter. Okay. So if you want me to highlight this point, I can highlight. Uh, yeah. When true, the expression evaluated true, you can use FEBank value variable reference to the value parameter. So FEBank value in the sense, which is nothing but the value provided value parameter in the match function. Value provided value parameter in the match function. So now and false in the sense false is nothing but the guys, so when you want to make the output as a false, you can use the false function like 1 equal to 1, guys, right? 1 equal to 1, this is true. You want to make this as a false, you need to simply use this false function. So what will it do? It will convert the output type to the false, guys. It will convert the output type into the false. See, so this is true. Actual output is true, but it printed the output as a false here by using the false function. So now, if I take one not equal to one, that is false, right? So that false also will print false only. So if you want to make this as a true, you can use the true function to make the out to change the output type, guys. Simply you can say, if you want to change the output type, you can change the output type by using this. Uh, See, it is got converted to the true. 1 not equal to 1. This is not a true. But we have made this output as a true here by using these functions. So not function. Not function, what will it do? So if you pass true, so it returns the output as a not of true, in the sense false it will return. So it will vice versa, guys. So it will, if you pass true, it will make the output as a not of true, it will return to false, guys. So if you pass false here, so what will it do? It will make the output as a true here. So not in the sense, it will convert the type into different type. True to false, false to true. Okay. It won't accept the null values, guys. In real time as well, if you try to pass null values, it will throw an error. This is a mandatory value we need to pass. Not of null value, it won't accept. See, it will throw a pink color highlight, right? That means null value has been passed. Few functions will accept the null values, but few functions it won't accept the null values, guys. Those functions only we to kept in our mind uh, for error handling. Before error handling only, we have to know which functions will allow the null values, which functions are not allowing the null values. So now logical looping people and text functions, guys. So we'll quickly go to the people function. People functions are nothing but it is comes under the groups, okay? So I will quickly explain. See, constant we have created a no. So we have the groups, right? So yeah, if you want to access this group, you have to use the group ID, guys. See, I'm using the group ID here. Okay. I'm using the group ID here. I want to access this group properties. So I have to use the group ID to call the group. Okay. We're coming to the does group exist? So we are asking the question here. Does the group is exist here? So now, yeah, inside the group, I will pass our group ID called 101 10413. Yeah, so now it is existing, right? So it will return the output as a true here. See, if I pass instead of this, if I pass other than some other number, so that group ID does not exist in the environment, right? It returns the output as a false here. See, it is returned the false as output. So like that, while using the grouping functions, people function, we can fetch the group properties. So if you want to fetch the group members, you want to print the output as a group members, you have to use the A bank group members. So what will it do? It will print the group members from the group. So I'm passing the group ID here. So what will it do? So it will print the data subset as an output. So in the data subset, we have the total count, identifiers, and the data, and the start index, and the batch size. See the data subset as an output here. So here he has the start index and the batch size and sort related information and the data. So here you can see in the data only you can able to identify the users guys. So you want to print only the users. At that time, what you need to do? I have explained you know earlier. So at that time we definitely use the index function. Using the index function, you can able to print the only members of this function. See, then in the data subset, I will print only the list of usernames here. See, list of usernames I have printed here by using the index function. I have indexed the data from the group members function and then I printed only the users. I'm not going to print the data subset as an output type. I'm printing the list of usernames here. So now groups by name. So when we pass
We
a
cannot
similar group,
use sorry for the
yeah,
interrupt. We
yeah,
cannot
can
use the
you
group names, right, instead of ID.
see here, nice question. Yeah. So it will take some time. So that's why I'm skipping the topic. Yeah, no issues. Whatever time it will take. So I want to close functions
Actually,
today.
yesterday I tried to fetch a group name instead of ID. I'm getting false as a default, so that's the reason I just wanted to highlight.
So let's try this, guys. Okay. So T4 users as a group, we will pass T4 users. So cannot cast from text to the group. So what we need to use, we will use convert the to group. We have the conversion function called to group, right? So when we use to group here, so cannot invalid group exception. So what is the output here from to group? Does it convert? So group does not found. If I pass to group of value should be the ID, then it will convert to the to group. So there is another way to fetch the group related information, Manjur. So how can we do that is, so we have one of the object called constant object. Okay. In this constant object, we can use the, so every time when you're creating the constant, you definitely pass all the naming convention should be constant only. Okay. Here in the group, in the constant, you can pass group type here. See, in multiple types are available. In these types, you simply select the group type here. So in the group type, you need to select the T4 users. Yeah, T4 users I have selected, and you can create a group here. Okay. When you created the group, so how do you access this group? How do you access this constant? In the sense, so I will quickly go to the domains here. In the domains, you have see second one, cons bang. So using the cons bang, we can reference the constants here. Using the cons bang, we can reference the constants. So quickly go to our domains here. So in the domains, this is the new domain which we are using currently. So that is cons bang. So cons bang under sense, use it to reference the constant. So here see, whenever I'm trying to access the group, instead of group ID, so group ID is restricted to only the environment, right? So I can use this constant, const bang, and then followed by the constant name. Okay, see, followed by the constant. So in the group members, I'm not passing any group ID. I'm simply passing the group type, which was holding which was I have hold it in the constant as a group parameter. So now the same output you can see here, data subset as an output. See, So we are not allowed to pass text value by using a group name. Okay.
Directly. Correct?
Yeah, you simply need to use the cons man. So this is the recommended way, Manjur. So I'm
Okay.
trying to explain the what the function, how it will work, but I'm not focusing on what parameter, what the best way to pass the value to the parameters. So always in the real-time application as well, it is recommended to use the cons banks, because when we deploy these objects to the higher environment, this constant, which is referring to the group, will not change, right? But the IDs will get changed. You got my point? In the higher environment?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because IDs are restricted to the specific environment. UUIDs will be the same across the environments, but IDs will be the different for each environment. So that's why it is better to use the constant to refer the groups. Uh, then when we deploy, now there will be no issues, and whatever the output you are expecting, that will be populate. Okay. So now, while using the group members function, we can fetch the group related members details, and then groups by name, group by type, groups for user. This is also quite commonly used function, guys. So groups for user in the sense, you logged in, you want to know your groups. Okay. So at that time we can use this groups for user function. So using this function, you need to pass the username. Username I will pass my logged in user. So whenever I passing the logged in user, what will it do? It will fetch my logged in related user information, right? So that logged in user I will pass directly to the group for user. So this will as well see return. I'm part of the 99 groups, guys. See, I'm a part of the 99 groups in this entire environment. So this is how we will fetch the groups for the logged in user. And yeah, so this is also quite commonly used function. Is the user is member of the group? So this is how we will check the member is part of that group or not. User is part of that group or not. So whenever the user logged in, okay. So you want to check that user is part of the that group or not. So user name I will provide my logged in user, and groups I will pass here constant that group. So I'm part of that group, right? So it will return me the output as a true here. In T4 groups, users group, I'm there, right? So it returns me the output as a true here. See, it returns the true. So instead of my username, if I pass any other username, it will return false as an output. So these are all the basic functions, guys. You can also have go through these functions and get to know. So it doesn't require any external. So guest distinct all users. So what will it do? It will print users from the set of users from the groups. People's array. List of groups you can able to pass. Distinct users. Yeah, see, it is directly got printed the list of username instead of data subset. It is returned the list of username and the distinct users. Distinct in the sense unique. Okay, distinct in the sense unique. There is no duplicates. Okay, like that you can able to print. So people's array in the sense you can pass again the same array if you pass na multiple times you are passing the same group and trying to print those groups. So it is printing the, see, it is printing only the distinct elements. So it is not printing the duplicate elements, right? So that is how we will use the distinct users function to print the unique users from all the people's array. In the sense, all the groups. So group function, it will, so very, very important function, guys. This function, group function, we quietly commonly used. Group function in the sense, use it to fetch the group properties. So how you will fetch the group properties? By passing the group here, by using the const bank domain. If you want to fetch the group name, you can fetch the property as a name here. If you want to fetch the group type name, if you want to fetch the name is not available. So instead of name, what I need to pass? Group name I have to pass as a keyword here. Okay. Group name I'm passing here. See T4 users. This is how the group property got printed. So if you want to print the parent something creator property you want to print from the group function, you can print creator property of this group. See who is the creator? Me only got created, right? So that's why it is printing me, my name. Yes, is username taken. So this is also quite commonly used function, guys. Why we will use this is, so if you want to create a new user, okay, that username will be the unique one, guys. Duplicate usernames it won't allow to create in the environment because each user has their own username, right? So whenever they are logging, they are providing the that unique user ID. Okay. So if I pass Ganesh here, so it will see. Let's see. So this username is already been taken. So no user can't be able to create with this username. So if I pass instead of Ganesh, if I pass in Ganesh double H, I'm passing here. So this username is not yet taken. So we are allowed to pass this username as a ID while creating the user. Yeah, logged in user use it to fetch the current user logged in into the application. To group, we will convert that IDs into the group type. Two people converts a value to the people in the sense the user type. So we will convert the user to the user value to the user function. This is also quite commonly used function, guys. So the user is logged in into the application. You want to fetch that user email address. Okay, user email address you want to fetch. So how can I fetch? Using the logged in user and then user function, and the property is email here. So in the email property I can be able to fetch the email for the logged in user. See, this is what the logged in user email address. So like this, you can able to fetch the logged in user email address. So now clicking to going to the next category. Text functions, guys. Very most used functions. See, char function. Before knowing the char, I want to explain the code function, guys. Okay. This is quite commonly asked question in the interviews. I will explain the interview logic as well by the end of the class by using these functions. You don't need to worry. So yeah, code function, what will it do? Code function, what will it do? So I will take Pranali, okay, as a text value to the code function. So it will convert each character in the sense each letter in the word, so to its Unicode. Unicode in the sense number integer. So each character Unicode number integer value got printed, right? For me, for P the Unicode is 80. For R the Unicode is 114. For A it is the Unicode is 797. For N 110. So these are all the Unicodes for the each and every character. So if you want to convert them into Unicodes, you want to convert them into characters. Okay, you can simply use this char function. So what will it do? It will convert this Unicode into characters. So why I was using this is, so in the interview, one of the interview, they asked me to reverse your name. Reverse your name in the sense Pranali is there, right? So asking me to reverse my name into reverse order, reverse the string. So simply I can use the reverse function here to reverse my name. So now we have reversed the string. Like a list of text string. See, I should be the top and P should be the end here. So now I had the list of text strings which got reversed. So now I will use the join array here. We have earlier discussed, right? We can join the array of items into a single string. See now, my name got reversed here. So this is how we will reverse our name. In the interviews, they will ask you the most asked question is reverse your name or else reverse the text string. So at that time, we need to use the code function, char function, reverse function, and the join array function. Four functions we need to use to reverse our string name to achieve our logic. So this is what the text function. Caret. Caret is nothing but in the text value, you want to print a specific index. So you can use this caret function. Okay. So caret. So in the caret, I will pass my string as a pranali here. So in the pranali, indexes, I want to print number integers. The number integer of the line of the position. So if I pass array of 1 comma 2, what will it do? It will print p comma r, I guess. If not, let's see. See, p comma r got printed, right? So what I will do, I will take the count here. Control Z, count. Len, what will it do? Len print the length of the characters in a string, right? So I will use the len here. So len, it will print the length of the string, and then that length I will enumerate, guys. So before that, I will explain you. See guys, I'm printing the length here, len. I'm trying to explain the another scenario as well by with using this function. Okay, len I have received 7, right? So now I will enumerate the 7. Enumerate in the sense whatever the integer value we are passing here, right? That value it will enumerate that times 0 to 1. So it will print from starting from 0 and it will print 7 values from the 0. See, 0 to 6 it is got printed up to 7. So I want to avoid 0. What I need to do? Simply I will add plus 1. So it will add 0 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1. So like that it will add and it will print me the 11, right? So simply what I will do? I will use the reverse function here and then I will reverse these values. Okay? What will it do? It will print in a reverse order, right? So now I will send this to the caret function and I can print Pranali in a reverse order. I hope. See, again, I printed the string in a reverse order, right? By passing the indexes in a reverse order. So like this also, you can reverse the string by using the caret function as well and using the join array. So how many functions we have used here? One, two, three, 4, 5 functions we have used, right? To achieve the same logic, we have used the 5 functions. So what I want to convey you here, you guys. So same output we can print in n number of ways. But what will be the optimized way? What will be the minimum number of functions we are using to print that output will be the matter. Okay, the output doesn't the matter. So we can print output in n number of ways, but printing the output, how much of time it is taking to evaluate? See, 1 millisecond it is got taken to print the output. So that is what the performance doesn't matter. The performance will be the matter. Okay, clean function. If you want to clean the, so returns the specified text and minimize the number of characters that are not required to print. So as we see in code function. So concat function, what will it do? It concat the array of items into a single string. So if you pass multiple arrays, multiple array of local bank items is there, right? So I will pass the local bank items in the concat function. So it will concat the entire items into a single string. See, all the 7 items got concatenated with the single string. So that is what we will use the concat function to concat, guys. Okay. Uh, exact function in the sense it will check for the exact values. That means with respect to the case sensitive. That means so whenever I pass two text values here, I will pass Ganesh here, comma again I will pass Ganesh here. So I'm passing two text values here and trying to check whether comparing both the values are case sensitive manner or not. So both are not. because G is capital here, G is small here. So now I will add a G here again. So I'm trying to execute this. Yeah, now we can see the output returns true here. So it is checking for the exact values, both the values, comparing the values, both are same or not. Extract. Extract function is used to return the values in the text, contains multiple delimited values. So we can use this function as well. And find function. Find function is used to search text within the text and start number. We will use this function to search the text within the text, guys, starting from the which index. So we use the quietly used the function called fixed function, guys. In the real time, we will receive boolean values in the front end. Okay. So they want us to round the values. Like, see, you have the boolean value called 1232 dot some other. After dot, you have up to 10 digits are there. So after dot, they want us to print only 4 decimal points. Okay. So at that time, you can use this fixed function to print 4 values after the dot notation. See here, see, after dot, it is got printed only 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is how we will use the fixed function to round down the number decimal values after the dot notation. And initials are used to for every, so if you pass a text string as, for every word, first letter should be the initial value, so you can print this value. In the John, you can print the J, and the P, you can print the P, and the Smith, you can print the S. So this is how we will print the initials for each and every word in the single text value. Left function we will use to print the left side characters of a string. Here number of bytes they have given and number of characters are given. So len function you use it to find the length of the text string. Okay, length function what will it do? It will check for the number of items in the array, excluding the null values. Okay, like function. So whether it is like same this or not. So see here brain is there. In that brain, he was checking for IAN. IAN characters are available or not. So it is available, it returns true. So if you want to make the all capital letters word into small letters, you can use the lower. So same vice versa. If you want to convert them into uppercase letters, you can use the upper function as well. Okay. So proper function. Proper function, what will it do? If you send improper text to this function, what will it do? It will convert the each letter starting with the word with the capital letter. Each letter, I mean, in the word starting with the each character, right? That should be the capital letter. So replace function. Replace function should replace the this is the word text from 1 to 3. I mean, first index to third index. Word should replace with the new keyword and continuing with the next text. Split, the most using function in our real time, guys, split function. So you have, see, joined the array called local bank items, okay, with the pipe symbol. Okay, you want to split that text with the pipe symbol. So this is the input you have received from the user, guys. This is the input you have received from the user. So you want to convert them into the list. This is the single value, right? You want to convert them into the list with the separator. So what you need to do, you can use the split function here. Simply need to pass the text and the separator should be the pipe symbol and then closed parenthesis. Now when you execute this, you can see list of text strings got received. Single string to the single string to the list of text values, list of text strings. That is how we will use the split function. So irrespective of not a pipe symbol, if it is concatenated with the semicolon, so using semicolon as well, we can split it. So whatever it may be, you want to split the text values into the spaces, you can split them as well. See, it is how. Yeah, text function, guys. This is most commonly used function, text function. So yeah, text function I will explain quickly. In the text function, if you pass the value 2000, slash 10 slash 10. So if we want to print that format as a or else td hyphen hyphen y date out range. Date out range. Hmm. Hmm. So guys, before that trim function, why we will use in the sense if you want to trim the spaces, see in the string in starting with the spaces, right? So if you want to trim the spaces before or after ending the text, you can trim those spaces and you can print without the spaces as well. Okay, that's why we will use the trim function. See, this is how we will need to pass, guys. Date format. Yeah, see, when you pass the date here and you want to print that month name, when we use that returns the February month. So if I pass dd, it will print the date only from the date. Yes, this is how we will use the text function to print the proper format, guys. If you want to print this February, you need to use this code. If you want to print the 2020, you need to use this code. So like that, if you want to print the PM or AM from the date and time, you can use this keyword called AA. So like that, we have multiple codes here. So you can go through this documentation to know about more details. Yeah, I'm open for your questions, guys. Do you have any questions? We have discussed each and every function which we have used in the real time. And I have also added the tasks as well. I hope you are practicing these tasks. Yeah. Let me know, guys, if you want me to repeat any one of the function or else any one of the topic, or else you want me to explain the tasks, what needs to be done and what was the requirement, I can. So yes, from tomorrow, we'll quickly jump into the POC, guys, because we are done with the functions, right? So now I will quickly start the data model, and then we'll complete our first step in the POC. Before that, I will explain what will be the interface object, and then we will continue developing the POC by using these functions only and whatever the Appian objects we have, right? So we will touch and each and every object, and then we will complete the POC end to end. Okay, that was the plan of action, guys. I hope you guys are able to access everyone in this sheet, right?
Yes. Can I
Yeah,
share my screen? I have one doubt regarding it.
yeah,
Quickly.
sure. Can you join the same session again?
Yeah, sure,
It is
sure.
going. Yeah, and you
This
can
is
share your
this is
screen.
my key. Need to L drop this one. How we can do? Simple.
So L drop. Can you open the L drop function? So in the L
Yeah.
drop, you can only pass the text values, not the key value pairs.
Okay. Got it. Got it. So in that case, what do I need to do? I need to create any variable or something.
No, you need to index the name. So what key
Index the
value you
name.
want to drop, you need to index that in the map.
Okay.